Hey guys, I'm gonna back here from that video, guys. Today we are no clipping inside and outside of stadiums in Madden 26. Today we have the traditional franchise stadium. Let's see how much it has changed over the years. Well, actually, no, we're not doing that series. We'll see what it looks like inside and outside of the stadium. Oh, I almost flashed back to my retrospective series where we checked out how stadiums have changed throughout the years. But that's not what the series is. So, starting off right away, very beautiful stadium. Really loving this stadium completely, like the locker room wise. So, starting off, not bad. Looks fresh, looks nice. I feel like it looks better than last year. What is this? Hold up. Is that a... Oh, it's a fan. The fan's hand is going through the wall. Completely confused me for a second. We're starting off this video on greatly, guys, greatly. Anyway, we have these lights that we see at the Carolina Panthers Stadium, actually. So, I guess they're kind of reusing that same asset, which makes sense. We have a door here. Door here. Some fire extinguishers. So, a lot of fire extinguishers in here. It looks like. So, pretty much... Okay, so I'm going to guess that all the locker rooms are pretty much exactly the same. I thought for a second they might have, like, different locker rooms, but I think they're all... Actually, wait, no. You have the gigantic garage door in this one. So, like, theoretically speaking, they're not all the same. There's only 3, not 4, so that's a little bit different. What do we have up here? So, we have our suites. And... Whoa! Hold up. We actually have people in the suites. So normally, when it comes to this kind of stuff, what they do is they put a picture of people, and that's exactly what it is. But no, they actually have people in the suites. But the AI models doesn't know, like, to react or, like, to get excited. So they just kind of just stand there, and they're kind of like... AI bots. Like, it's kind of funny how that works. They just don't know how to respond. They're not programmed to respond. Okay, so we have suites over here, and the same concept applies. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that the suites up here. Let's see. Yep, same exact concept. All right, so all the suites in the stadium are simply just mindless drones of people just standing there doing nothing. All right, over here. We have ourselves a little suite area. Nice sideline snacks. Okay. Going over here, we have Munchburger. Keep on going to the right here. We have some random vendors that really aren't customized. So, no, like, Pacific, custom vendors, which kind of sucks. Oscar's Pizza is making a return. We've seen that in previous years. And that's pretty much it for inside. Now, sadly, outside, yes, this is a floating void stadium. But does this look... I feel like this looks so much better than previous years. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like this looks so much better. And by the way, this little box thing right here is a tunnel. So we have one tunnel there. We should have 3 tunnels total. Actually, so only one of the tunnels are showing on the outside of the map. The other 2 are not, which is weird. Okay. And then this is just like a nothing burger here. Yeah, nothing really going on here. So, across the board, if you are thinking about, relocating your team in Madden franchise mode, this is what you're going to get. I don't think it's doesn't look bad. It's definitely, again, you got that void stadium, but for the most part, does a pretty good job. We do have, of course, the custom, screens for, obviously, the Ravens here. We got our vendors up here as well. So this is where you really start getting, like, your sponsorships and stuff, which in Madden, you can't choose your sponsors. Mainly because it's just it's just an asset already. Like, the game's already created, the vendors and the stuff. So they're not gonna let you choose. But that would be dope if you could. You know, actually choose the vendors and choose choose what sponsors you get. Maybe in future Maddens, but not this one. Okay, so all of these okay, no, never mind. Those are just tunnels. I thought for a second they were more than just tunnels. I don't know. They looked more than just that for a second, but sometimes my brain plays tricks on me. Like when I, for some reason, couldn't think of what series we were doing. Yeah. Again, not bad. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. We will be going through all of the transitional stadiums. So the hybrid, this one is traditional, but we're going through the hybrid, futuristic, you know, all that kind of stuff. We'll be going through them all and seeing, like, you know, what has changed, what hasn't changed. We're also going to be doing the out of country, like the Mexico, and all those stadiums as well. We'll be doing in the future video. So, again, like I said, now that we've done all 32 NFL teams, we're going to be going into all the other stadiums that EA Sports has in here. And I think they also have, what was that? The Madden Championship Series one. So, a lot going on. A lot of drops. That is ferocious. I might have to relocate a team low-key just because this actually does look really freaking good. But peace.